Taking a look at some ABS ECUs, we can see a pretty typical, this is made by Wabco, very typical ABS 12 volt ECU. It's got a connector on the back side of it to be able to connect to our harness, and that's where our vehicle, our wheel speed sensors, our modulator valves, the communication to our engine, all of those things would happen via that connector on the back side. Otherwise, we see that it's a fairly simple case. Aluminum case, it's aluminum to be able to dissipate heat, and otherwise a sealed unit. When we can see them in a trailerized unit, we see that this module, again, would be the ECM mounted underneath this cover, and on the side of it, we're actually given a diagnostic plug right here, the power plug right here, and a connection to the modulator valve right here. So this would be allowing us to have a 2M system, because what we can actually see on the underside is our relay valve right here. And so our service relays mounting here, we are able to connect to our air tank right here, and then our ports would actually be mounted to go out to our brake chambers on our trailer. On the side here, we can see our connections to our wheel speed sensors for our ability to connect up to 4 sensors. So we'd have to be able to create a 4S 2M system with the modulator valve in, our wheel speed sensors, and our external port being mounted on the side right here. So when we diagnose or work with our ECMs, our manufacturer's manuals will tell us the exact pinouts that we're supposed to be checking or looking at. And one of the things we can also use, instead of back probing behind the harness, because we can see it's guarded here, the harness would come in, we can also get a breakout box. And this breakout box has the same pinout as our ECU does. And so what this allows us to do is disconnect the ECU and take this breakout box and connect it to the harness. And what that'll give us is these individual probe locations that are numbered 1 through 34 that'll actually allow a technician to check the continuity in a harness, the voltage in a harness, the signal from a speed sensor, all without needing to back probe the harness or cause potential damage.